Okay, hello and welcome back. This is a part of the Persian Empire campaign. Should be the last part or the second to last part. Current news, what's going on with the channel at the moment, well, with Attila, is I updated my NVIDIA drivers the other day. Didn't think anything of it. As soon as I try and load any save file now in Attila, it just doesn't load up. It goes to about 10% of the little bar that goes across, and then it just freezes, and then I try to exit and it says the game's crashed. So I've obviously looked online, all the problems for it and stuff like that. People were saying I need to roll back my drivers. I found the option for it on the display and in advanced settings, blah 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 and all that bollocks, but there's no option for it. So the other thing I tried to do was obviously uninstalled all the drivers, completely everything, even the old school ones, even deleted NVIDIA GeForce Experience, which is what I record from, and then reinstalled it. Still, it doesn't work. So currently, the Total War Attila campaigns are on hold. I haven't actually tried trying to do historical battles or multiplayer or even mods and like starting a new campaign yet. I need to do that off camera. But for the meanwhile, obviously, because this works, Rome 2 still works. It's Attila for some reason it just doesn't agree with the new drivers. Until a new driver comes out, it may be a delay until I can play it here. But for the meanwhile, I'm going to be playing obviously this, and the one I was supposed to be doing anyways was the Cultures Grand Campaign for Rome 2. So potentially we're just going to have to backtrack onto Rome 2 content until this problem is obviously finished. If it goes on for a longer time, I may do a Shogun 2 campaign, which is like the Fall of the Samurai and stuff like that. But again, this all depends what's going on, because to be honest, the meat of my content and current content should really be Attila, but if I can't play it, then... But in the meanwhile, behind cameras, behind the scenes, I will obviously try and fix it, but sooner than later, hopefully. If you guys have ever had this problem or know how to solve it, please, 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 please leave any comments in the section below. But the option doesn't come up for rollback for my drivers for some reason, and I think that's the main thing. I have previous drivers on my computer as well for the video graphics card, so I don't understand why it's not going to roll back to the old ones. But supposedly there's no, it says disable, update and all that stuff. The only one I haven't actually tried is disabling the drivers, but I assume Attila just wouldn't work anyways if I didn't have a graphics driver. So I'll see if that works as well. I'm kind of going through the list of things I can do to try and sort it out, but it's definitely the drivers. And I've been on the forums and people have had the same thing, because I get the Steam network error code 41, which basically means the drivers are fucked. It's not the messages from the computer to Steam / the game is just not going through, and that's what that means supposedly. Anyways, enough waffle. In the last part, we obviously managed to take out Sparta, and we're just pushing up now to, well, recapture this one which we got from Elis. And we're obviously going to push up against Corinth as well. We managed to take this settlement off them, and we're just going to carry on pushing up and taking settlements as they come. So let's end the turn. But yeah, I'm not really happy about that, because that's where I want to carry on them campaigns anyways. I don't really want to stall them. I waited to get them done as soon as possible, so I can do some mod campaigns. And also, if there's a mod campaign that comes out, I'm going to be behind because I won't be able to play it. So it has pissed me off a little bit, and it's not really my fault. Like Friday, I was live streaming Attila. That's the thing as well. I was going to cut the live streams now for Attila. Friday I was streaming it, and then I come back this Friday, and I updated the drivers, and then bam, this has happened. So I'm not too happy. Pissed off, to say the least.
My hands are yours to command.
Wounded. Okay, let's try and take this one. Elis has still got some forces knocking about, so we've got to be careful.
Ready for battle. We fight.
Let's subjugate them again, see if they do anything. We was pushing up towards this settlement, so we'll take that. Okay, Patria. Although there have been settlements here as far back as 2000 BC, Patria itself was formed by the union of 3 villages during the Persian era. Eventually it was colonised by the Laconians, led by the mythical Patrius, who gave his name to the city. So if we can try and get Elis now, that'd be pretty good. We try and secure that front. Obviously we're going to take this one as well. Potentially move the guy up from Corinthos now.
Ready for orders.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, Napakos. I can't even pronounce that. Legend has it that Hercules' descendants built their fleet in Napakos prior to the planned invasion of the Peloponnesus. They failed, however, as lightning struck the fleet and destroyed it before it reached its destination. The Athenians took control of the city in 455 BC, intending to use it as a strategic port. Yeah, I think we could probably move this chap from up here. We'll get him to go via this route. Also, we've got him as well. He might as well go up via this route. So we're moving up our forces now. And we've got a couple coming across, from what I remember. So we're going to push our guys up to take Elis, and then that's done. We'll leave him here because obviously he's got to protect this as well. And then we can take that settlement. Again, this guy might as well stay here, because he's going to be quite vulnerable if he moves out, because we've got these settlements to take as well. But again, he can take Thermon if he wants, which is their capital. I might as well read it now. Thermon served as a sanctuary for the members of the Ionian League, but was a religious centre long before the Greeks arrived. Prospering during the Mycenaean era, it is associated with Apollo, began during the classical period. Thermon's Temple of Apollo is a magnificent site, decorated throughout with scenes from mythology. Also as well, if you guys haven't checked out my Twitch channel, I'm twitching. I'm streaming Witcher 3 and Destiny at the moment. If obviously I can't play till the games, I might be streaming a little bit more. But obviously at the same time, I'm going to try and push Rome 2 videos. That means I can really catch up with these now and start the Cultures campaign all over again. So at least we've got some content until we can sort things out. So it's not the end of the world. Let's try and kill this one off now. There we go, enemy assassinated, sweet. Let's take Elis. Well, we're starting to decrease their money now, which is good. Okay, Elis has maintained stable control of the surrounding region for centuries through his unequal treaties with other cities. It is most famous for arranging the first games of Olympia. As part of the Peloponnesian League, Elis is ranged against Athena, something that would surely bring the two into conflict. So we've got obviously rebellion here.
Attack! Is that all, my lord? Run them through! The next command, my lord. My lord, set up the watch.
I'm gonna get it again, am I? Might as well move him up now.
My lord. Ready for orders.
Okay, going a long way around, are we, buddy? Let's do these. Where's our agent? Okay, he just used him. Let's increase this. Morale for all our units, obviously, because our morale for our guys is really bad. Morale for all units, there we go. Sweet.
We fight for you, my lord.
Might as well send this agent up.
I go. Ready for orders. I want hourly patrols.
Let's gradually get these guys to move up. And wait for these to build up. Okay, we're going to get another rebellion, but hopefully it should start settling down once we get these buildings in place. We're going to have to leave these guys here for the meanwhile. And their buildings up. Okay. We should have another army stat landed in a minute. The donor. But I'm actually quite looking forward to playing the cultist campaign again. I'm going to have to watch the last few videos of it so I can try and recreate it as best as possible. Again, I'm not going to be able to gauge exactly who's going to attack me or not. You're generally going to get the same kind of people. We've got Chimera to the left of us, and then we've got Armenia to the south. If I could try and recreate the positions I've taken once I built myself up, then obviously we can restart recording it from that point. Because we got to about part 10, I think it was, when we were originally doing it. I know people have been wanting to see that, but I don't think it's all a shame if I am playing Rome 2, but it's just, obviously there's more current things. Also, the live stream is today of the Total War Arena, so I might be able to do some videos of that as well, which would be good if that works. I haven't tried other games yet, but I assume it's just an Attila thing at the moment, so fingers crossed it is. Just something's just not working for it. The drivers, maybe something CA's.
I have offered sacrifice to Ares.
Oh shit!
Of a short war.
Rhodes have declared war with me. Cheeky bastards. Well, we're building up troops, so unfortunately we're going to have to wait. I'm going to send them other ones back because we need to take out Rhodes now. We can send some fleets over as well. Okay, we are building troops, so they will have to move down. Where's this other guy that was just on this area? You come back. Okay, they've actually landed there, so that is the worst place for me. Fuck. Okay, let's move him back. Let's get his fleet back over. Okay. Four turns, assume it's the same. Okay, we can move these guys in 4 turns at least. It could have been worse in that department. But twice, even if I take loads of my settlements over there, I'm still going to finish the campaign once we take out these guys. It was never really going to be Rhodes, so let's just push up and take these twats out.
Besieging settlement.
Power before our might.
Let's besiege him for a little bit.
We fight for you, my lord. Set up the watch.
Why is it doing that? I don't understand why it's going all the way around.
We fight for you, my lord. My lord. Get to it, men. At your command. Make haste,
Going a long way around. Olympia, we need to take them out actually, so let's take out Olympia once and for all. We're not subjugating them because they keep doing this.
Siege to the settlement. Ready for fight.
Ready for order. For honor and great glory.
Okay, let's then build him. We'll still try and take Rhodes out, obviously. I'm not going to fully let them stay there and try and gain control, but
I offer peace as I would throw a rope to
let's take it for the meanwhile. I could just push up my forces ready then. Oh, we've got a battle on our hands. Okay. We've got loads of forces and stuff like that, so let's quick save it. And let's go to the battlefield. They've got a lot of skirmishers, shit ton of skirmishers actually. Unfortunately, my cavalry is depleted, and they've got loads of cav themselves. But we can whack our spears in a nice position because they've only got 4 light hot potatoes. The general's going to be the key target though. But let's try and take out these horses with spear walls, and then we'll try and move my horses into. Try and take out as many of their skirmishers as possible. Otherwise, we're going to get pelted. Okay, their forces are split as well. Let's see what we're dealing with. There's the hot potatoes. Iron Hippias, that's actually decent horses as well. A lot of skirmishers, hot potatoes. Seems to be a little bit stronger here because of the generals, so. Deployables, okay. Let's put them there. We need to really think about this. Okay. The horses are going to be causing a lot of havoc, so. God, this is very open, this map. Try and take out this dot first, I think. We're going to get him to loop rounds.
What are your orders? Band together!
Act ready! Come together! Spearmen ready for orders!
At the ready!
Come together! Persian ashes! Persian ashes! What are your orders? Band together! Medians! Ready! Battle crew!
We are at your command!
Band together!
Our spears are yours.
Band together!
Okay, let's do this.
Orders, my lord!
They're going to send their horses straight in. Let's move him over a little bit.
Blessed will lead our people, finest army in battle. Draw your weapons and make
Let's move these guys up.
ready!
Horses are coming in, I think, now. So if we could try and take out these peltas on this side.
Swift order!
Let's see what they're doing. They've still got horses back here, though. They're actually moving their hot potatoes in. Okay.
Advance at speed! We await your orders! quickly now.
If you can get this line, come on, please send your guys in. Okay, archers are firing his hot potatoes. Just let them do their business.
Melee cavalry. Advance at speed.
Come on, really want to cause havoc for these. Send. There we go. They're sending him in. Send that one in at least. Still got that guy there though, and him.
We await your orders.
Median!
Orders, my lord. Hillmen.
Okay, they've engaged. Let's go, go, go. Let's charge in. He can fire at him at least. Let's get these to charge. Let's get these guys out of the mix.
Persian ostrich! We are at your command.
They're really coming through on this side.
Persian archer! Fire on the enemy! Persian archer!
Order.
Okay, let's get these guys to move back round and start firing. Let's get these two spearmen over this side as well. Well, this spear guy. Oh, mate, we're getting fucked. General, come back.
What are your orders?
Persian ostrich! Fire on the enemy! Spearmen ready for orders!
We are at your command. Orders, my lord. What are your orders? Hillmen. Melee infantry. We are at your
Come on, Jemo.
at the ready.
Prepare gliding! We understand!
My lord.
Quickly now!
I've got these way over here. Let's get him back.
Spears at your command!
We are at your command.
Persian ostrich! Nine! Spearmen back! Spears ready!
Melee cavalry.
The thing is, it shouldn't take so long to.
We forward!
Orders, my lord.
Blackmen! Back! Find your targets! Spearmen ready for orders! For honor and glory! As you command! Persian archer! From the skies! Back! Back! Withdraw! Horse archers! Fire!
We are at your command. Hillmen. Coming forward.
Missiles at your command!
Let's just wound what we can.
What are your orders?
He's taking some out. You think the horses would do better than that though? Maybe I should recharge with them, but
Men of Persia! Orders, my lord!
it just takes so long to kill these guys. They're always bogged down.
We await your orders. Spearmen, forward!
Step archers!
Loose! Back! Back! Withdraw!
Yeah, we obviously lost it, but let's just take out what we can.
Orders! We have been! For glory! For honor!
What are your orders? What are your orders?
For glory! What are your orders?
Step archers!
So happens when the enemy gets mercenaries.
Get ready!
Missile riders! Fire on them! Missile infantry ready! Warriors eager for blood!
Yeah, man. Kill them all. We can do this.
Men of Persia!
Yeah, you gotta think some of these are not even touched, but we should hopefully take out a few of their units. The hot potatoes actually got really, really bad. Oh, he did actually do pretty good then. 210 kills to that guy. Everyone else has obviously done mediocre. If the horses probably were a little bit better, like strength-wise, they may be able to take out some of their skirmishes, but they just seem to get bogged down too much. Especially with them top tier unit ones. So you've got the axemen and the Cretan archers, they just don't do nothing against them. They're really bad. But yeah, I thought you lost that army stack, so we do have one roughly in the area. He was moving around through the Corinthus path, so we obviously send him back to take them out. Noble death. I took out a few of their units. So Melos are trying to take us out as well now. Yeah, they're moving towards us, I think, so we need to watch out. There's nothing we could do about these. We're going to have to take Rhodes out because they're going to take too many settlements otherwise. Okay, let's think about what we're doing.
We fight for you. Set up the watch. Ready for orders.
Let's move him back. We'll take them out.
My lord, get to it, man. We fight for you, my lord.
Okay.
It is an honor to
We'll get him to come up to here, and then we can try and take these other settlements. They're moving back at least. Then we've got this army start moving in.
Tripod is embarking now. We must rest a while. Ships to port. Ready.
Let's get these moving back as well. We can move them down then, because they've just taken that settlement down here. It's bloody miles away though, unfortunately. But then obviously these guys, 3 turns, we can start moving these chaps down as well to protect it. So they can't push up to that bit. They're going to have the southern tip at least. It's not going to be as bad. But let's actually go through all the armies.
Yes.
They can stay there.
Reporting.
They're moving down. Well, we could move him back. Let's move him back as well. Let's take out these little islands from Rhodes. Let's move him over as well. It's going to take a little while before they get there though, unfortunately. They're in the north. Okay, they're moving back. Sit them there.
Fight for
He can't move, unfortunately. Again, he sits there.
we fight for you, my
Moving,
my lord.
moving back.
For order.
Moving.
Leaving the ships.
Let's get him there. Building. Building. Okay, cool. Speaking of buildings, let's go through this. Okay, now they're really taking the piss. Once we take out their force though, at least they'll be not worrying us anymore. Should have done that first of all, shouldn't have subjugated them, should have just wiped them out. And same for Rhodes, maybe we should have taken them out before we moved over to Greece properly, but it doesn't matter, we could just recapture it. Sponsor. Okay, so they're just taking that. We're in range, so.
At your command. Let them cower before our eyes. We fight for you, my lord. We take this settlement for you, my lord. To your duties, men. At your command.
Okay, let them replenish, so they can stay there. You can move up.
My lord. At once.
Okay, I think we're just moving people now, really, aren't we? We need to take that settlement back from Olympia, and then we should be okay, ideally. If we've got them 2 fleets as well, we can at least try and attack some of these island settlements of the enemy, and then we'll get our land forces to push back down. Melos keep doing agent stuff there, so I'm gonna use my agent, the one that you've recovered, to take him out because he's starting to piss me off now because that guy can't move. And they're actually moving up a force to get to Argos, so they're going to want to attack. Oh, you piss off, man.
Yes. Ready for further order.
I am no one. Death will come on swift wings.
They're sitting there because they're going to try and attack us.
How may I serve you? My hands are yours to command. I have carried out your all I must serve.
There's actually agent there, so
As you command.
Ready for. You call this?
let's get them in the Phenai just in case they move up to attack there. Whoa, there's loads of agents there.
Ready for orders.
Darkness will take them.
Okay.
We fight for you, my lord. Besieging! We cannot pass here. Let them cower before our might.
It should be the death of these guys now. And start moving our forces up towards Rhodes.
Ready for battle.
There you go, they're destroyed. Thank God for that. Okay, fleets are moving back.
Fleet reporting. Your next.
And they're landing. Let's get these to move down now because they've just taken that settlement. We've got one more turn. We can move these two land forces down. Also boats, what have we got in the region? You need to obviously take back this settlement. Let's take Kos first then. It's going to be a little while before... Should we attack Melos? Yes, we're going to be in a region, so just stay there in case they do attack me, because obviously they've got that full force here waiting to land. They're going to do something, I know they are. Cheeky bastards.
For battle.
Morale for units, always want stuff like that. And then we're going to declare war on these guys in a minute.
I am no one. Death will come on swift wing. Darkness found me out.
Let's get these to come round. Increase in rank at least. Let's get this. Can't do assassination. Set orders maybe.
My lord. I want hourly patrols.
Again, you can move around, buddy. Let's start taking out these agents of theirs.
Ready for.
You stay there for the meanwhile, just in case they do anything. So, are we in range for this now then? Nearly. We take Kos back. And this guy's ready now, so let's move him down towards this settlement.
Laying siege to the settlement.
And we'll start building another army, obviously.
My lord.
You can move down towards here. It's going to take a long while till you get there, but start moving him down anyways. Also got this army as well. Might as well get him to move around to this bit. We'll start getting him moving down. It's going to take a while till they get here, like I said, but at least we've got the troops in place now. Really, I should assume we'll be able to deal with them in that department. Deal with through these agents, and then I'll redeclare war on these guys because I could pretty much take Thermon on that straight away. I don't see it as a problem. Also got this fleet here, but he's got to deal with this. Let's increase how we get a bit of garrison for it. Public order, food, there we go. They're trying to land some of their forces now on the southern tip, I think. We can... There we go, alright. Thought we'd be alright. We don't want Athens coming back into the fight. Winter is coming. They do some food buildings, don't they? Okay. Where's this guy? Who's over here? We need to move him up as soon as possible. Okay, Cos we can try and take back.
Ready for order. Set up a blockade. Yes.
Maybe we should have wiped that. Jesus. Well, we ain't got the money, but we could do that next turn at least. This guy's moving up as well. We should take that back. Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. We're starting to take these back now, and we're getting troops in. So we get him to take that. And then we can start taking out these little bits of resistance from these guys. We get him to move around to here, actually. It's going to take a while till they get there, though, unfortunately. Save that chap up there. That's agents, isn't it? Oh, we don't have any money, so let's just move him up. Okay.
My work is done.
War. And
Okay,
an
that's
end
okay,
to
bro.
womanly peace.
Let's take him out again. Okay, they're poisoning my troops now. That's what I was trying to use with my guys to move up, so they're really depleting my troops now. Jesus.
Athena gives wisdom.
Let's do that because I want to move up and then we'll attack him.
darkness will take them.
The night is dark and full of terrors. Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Your will is
A
done.
man has many faces.
Swift and silent.
How may I serve you? They will trouble you no longer. All is not lost, my lord.
At your service. My hands are yours to command.
Okay, these guys are quite depleted anyways.
I shall live.
Let's take these out. Let's get in this settlement at least.
At your command.
We can start replenishing them.
Ready for orders. On the move, my lord.
Can't do that to the next turn. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, may as well move him up.
My lord. Make haste, man.
Well, send him to Athena. He can move up. Let's get him in Delphi. Don't want to stretch myself too thin.
Ready for battle.
We're already in their territory, so I might as well just carry on.
Command, my lord.
Let's piss them off. Let's get him moving up. We can take that back, and we can push across the sea then and take these settlements off them. We might as well take this off them.
My lord. Set up a blockade. Fleet reporting, my lord.
Okay, Pronoi, the island of Lucas on which it sits, are blessed by Aphrodite and Odysseus. Rumours has it that Sappho, the great poet, killed herself here after being spurned by a lover. Lucas is also considered a possible site for Odysseus' palace, mentioned in Homer's Odyssey. As a Corinthian colony, Pronoi is a member of the Peloponnesian League. So we're going to see what happens in the next turn. I need to obviously try and convert things over before we get slums and shit. And then I may end the part there, guys. Rifle units. We've obviously made some gains and we made some losses as well, but that is war for you. So it made huge gains against Corinthos at least, but they're on the downfall anyways. All they've really got now is agents. And hopefully we can upgrade our guys and we can take them out one by one. They're going to move that guy back as well. We try and take his fleet out. And we'll get ready to take on Rhodes. They've still got quite a few forces though, as you can see there. They've got either that's fleets or army troops, probably army troops, but they've got 2 full army stacks we still need to take out, so no means going to be easy. Yeah, we need to convert these over for anything else. Sitting there just in case they do anything. They're probably going to try and attack Pylos, I think. No, these bastards. We don't have any money for anything else, unfortunately.
Ready for orders. Advance.
At your command,
We could, okay.
my lord.
Firmon. Can we? If we move this guy out, we can attack this.
At your command.
To battle.
Okay, Okay, I'm going to quick save here, guys. So I'm going to end the part here. I need to move up these troops to obviously take out this force. We're going to move up towards the last few settlements of Corinthus in the next part. And potentially try and take out all of Rhodes as well. I may do that now, as they've obviously attacked me, but we'll see how things go. Obviously, if you listen to the first part of the episode, I've explained what's going on with Attila. I will do a separate video for that as well, so don't worry guys, I'll explain it properly in that, if it does carry on, that is. And then I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next part. Bye bye.